Hey, how are you doing here? This is Trigger here, and I wanted to bring you another Front Mission Series gameplay. I know this has been kind of on the back burner quite some time. I'm really sorry. I wish it was a little more of a... I wish I was putting a little more effort into this, but I'm going to definitely try to get, some more of these out here sooner. I've got so many Call of Duty games that I wanted to put up and make, all these different series. I'm going to finish up, some daily Dom stuff, but I have so many Helo Pilot videos, I might just do that and see if I can alternate between that and this, because I do enjoy this game. It's something that I just fall back in my old ways of, liking some old games that I've liked before, and this is definitely one of those, and especially this battle just pretty much went flawlessly. This was such a flawless battle. I didn't have any misses on my part, which is great. Especially right now with, Emma, her missile back, it's like 80-something%, which means that, sometimes she does miss, and, a miss with one huge missile is kind of devastating on my part, not able to get the destruction, the points going, how they score and rack up everything and make it all work, but, yeah, this battle went pretty much flawlessly. I really liked it. I still have the same setup I had before with the other Wanzer parts. Ryogo's got the Jinyo legs. Emma has Zanela's legs. I can't say that right. I always mess that up. But she has the same legs that the main character comes with. She has those legs because the Drake legs are honestly better weight-wise, but due to the fact that she only moves like, the amount a king might move, or maybe a little bit more from chest, but she moves about 3 spaces, give or take, around in a form, and that's decent for a missile launcher. But right now with just 3 characters, typically when you get, you progress later on to this game, you're going to get 4 characters to use, and you use 4 Wanzers, on the battlefield. I don't have a lot of Wanzers, and some of these battles, they throw too much at you. I know that you typically only go up against, a few at a time, and it's best to really just kind of pick off 1 guy or 2 guys at a time and sort of concentrate on that. I mean, you can like spread out your attacks, but then, they're all coming after you. If you just pick on 1 or 2 at a time, you've got, your team of 3 against 1. Those are better odds, but even with that, you get into positions like that where you got missile launchers like throwing missiles at you from long range. There's nothing you can do about it. You got to wonder, well, should I go for the missile guy or should I go for the guy that's coming after me? Well, essentially they're all coming after you, but one of the hot points is that if someone's already attacking you, they're already coming after you, whether they're shooting missiles at you or they're actually walking up to you. So you have to decide who's the deadlier of the two. Right now the missile launcher is kind of more deadly, and I'm trying to sort of break parts off, see if I can, destroy something. If I can destroy a leg, if I can destroy a weapon arm, that's the best thing I can do. And right now I'm going to try to destroy that, his left arm, or his left arm, to destroy his missile pack. And so fortunately that worked. Pretty much now, the way I see it, the way I look at it now, is he's useless. I don't have to go and destroy that Wanzer. He's useless. He's not a threat anymore. I mean, he's just going to walk around. He might try to come and punch me, but that's not going to do anything. So there's no point in worrying about him anymore. Now I'm down to 2 Wanzers I have to fight. One of them can't reach me right now. The other one I can surround and take out. That's the best play. Now that you're down to it, when you get down to these kind of games, and even the way they grade you at this game, even with that, I mean, that stun was perfect too, but with the way they grade you at this game is they want you to do the battles the most efficient way possible. And, I like to play chess, and chess is kind of like that too. If you're going to win the chess match, sometimes it can get complicated, but the most efficient way possible is usually the best approach. And so, getting your pieces set, where you need them to be, to win the match, that's what chess players do, and that's the same here too. I'm getting my Wanzers ready for battle. I'm getting them ready and set, and now I'm just left with, just these 2 Wanzers here. And he's gonna go and punch me, so I decided I'll punch him back. It's just he's got nothing left. I mean, this other Wanzer is going to come up here and try to do something, but there's really nothing more to it. I mean, this was such a good battle in the fact that I've played this one before, and in a different sense, I thought I should go for the machine gun guy, the police officer here with the machine gun. I thought I should go for them and just kind of like go for them and go for the missile launcher later on. It didn't really work out in my favor because I still had the missile launcher shooting at me while I was running away to go and fight off this this officer with the machine gun. And it made no sense because he was shielding it. I was wasting my attacks when I could have already taken out something that was still already shooting at me, and I couldn't quite stop it. So, you know, right here, I mean, this just worked out perfectly with this one, and I think she gets another missile shot too. So I blew off that shield arm. Now I actually get to attack the body, and that's going to be all she wrote. You know, as soon as this point, he can't shield anything. He can attack me, but his counterattack, you know, I'm going to be able to counterattack. It's just going to work in my favor. So, you know, I'd say I really like doing these types of games. I really like trying to get a flawless if I can. You know, sometimes they you know, will, like, especially after the battle, you know, after the battle they'll like give you a minus point for an extra turn. But if your Wanzer is more broken than it should be, and if you didn't heal it during the battle, they'll give you a worse rating, a worse score. You won't get as much money after the battle. It won't be, you know, the platinum status, you know, that I typically like to get. But yeah, so I just want to do this. There's no point in, you know, blowing them up if I don't have to. I can get them to surrender. I get more Wanzer parts. I get a lot of money out of the Wanzer parts. You get more money from the Wanzers that you force surrender than you do the battle. I mean, sometimes later on you get 1,000 per Wanzer. Sometimes it'll be 3,000 or something like that. It'll go up exponentially as you play the game. But the more Wanzers you force surrender and you get their machines, you know, the enemy combatants, they force surrender their Wanzers, you get their machines, you get so much money for selling the parts off, more than you can get for the battle. So sometimes you might lose a couple score points, and you might not be exactly a platinum, maybe gold or silver or something, but usually the extra turn is only one turn. So you only lose minus 1 point. It's not that bad. So, you know, I went all over the place here, but I just thought I'd throw a lot at you. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed all my crazy ranting, but maybe you got something out of it. But that was a pretty good game, and pretty happy with the results. So, in any case, thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.